Welcome to the Healing Gardens Benefit Concert Series. This is a hybrid concert, so we have an in-person audience here and a virtual audience. Thank you to everyone for attending this concert that benefits the Healing Gardens mission, which is to improve the quality of life for all those affected by cancer through therapeutic programs and services. My name is Michelle Abroff, and I'm the Volunteer Concert Coordinator. Also, a big thank you to our tech volunteers, Jonathan Daisy of Stowe TV and Eric Brown of It's Possible Media. Our artist today is Huli J. Chan, singer, songwriter, and player of the ukulele. Huli's songs tell stories of a personal journey of health and healing, as well as give commentary on society and the world. Huli has recently written and released 2 albums titled Hospital Socks and Make Believe, and they are available for sale here today. We are so grateful for the donation of this concert. Go for it.
Cool. Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to start by playing one of the first songs that I ever wrote. This song's called Saltwater. Why harm myself when I only have flaws that you have constructed? So why hold back tears that hold cold salt water that heals my body? So why we stand on this stolen land so eerily, this place you claim you own, to set yourself free you have clipped others' wings. So are you really free? Are you free? So why harm myself when I only have flaws that you have constructed? So why hold back tears that hold cold salt water that heals my body? So why? The fog is so thick I can barely see the bird's wide wingspan that allow her to fly so free. She is not bound by manufactured society. She is not bound. She is not bound. So why harm myself when I only have flaws that you have constructed? So why hold back tears that hold cold salt water that heals my body? So why? I will not be used at your disposal. My body is the only thing that I have control of. The weight of your world I feel, the lack of your touch I feel. So why harm myself when I only have flaws that you have constructed? So why hold back tears that hold cold salt water that heals my body? I can heal my body, I can heal my body, heal my body, I can heal my body, I can heal my body, I can heal my body. Thank you. I'm really grateful to be here today at the Healing Gardens. The story that I'm going to tell through these songs is really a story of healing. So it feels like a really a fitting setting. That song is the first song that I wrote on my album Hospital Socks. And that was sort of the first song that spiraled me into this using music and songwriting as a form of healing. And this next song was is an important lesson. Was an important lesson to me to remind myself of, and is every day that if you can't heal yourself and take time to care for yourself, you can't care for others. So the song's called People Pleaser. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. 'Cause if I spend all my time doing the people pleasing, then I sure as hell know whose soul I'm not feeding. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. When I was growing up, I was always told to play nice. Little did I know I was gonna need some feisty friends who were gonna stick by my side, not let anyone walk all over us. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. 'Cause if I spend all my time doing the people pleasing, then I sure as hell know whose soul I'm not feeding. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. Now that I've grown up, nothing's really changed. People will be nasty, people will be strange. You gotta give off love, but you gotta be tough. You gotta stick together and fight when you need to. I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. I just wanna please myself, hey yeah, that's for sure. 'Cause if I spend all my time doing the people pleasing, then I sure as hell know whose soul I'm not feeding. I don't wanna be a people pleaser, no, I just wanna please myself. A people pleaser, no, I don't wanna be a people pleaser no more. Amen. I never usually tell the story of this song. This song's called Nothing Really to Be Looking For. This is the first song that I wrote after having brain surgery, almost about 3 years ago now. And it was right after getting a diagnosis, and thinking that it was probably a benign tumor, and finding out that it wasn't, and this and everybody looking for answers when it was really an unknown situation, and being okay with being in the unknown of that all. So this is called Nothing Really to Be Looking For. She was looking to find the answers, but she couldn't find what she was looking for. No, she couldn't find what she was looking for. What's wrong with maybe? They're living in maybe. I'm trying to save maybe. They were looking to find the answers, but they couldn't find what they were looking for. No, they didn't know what they were looking for. How refreshing to find they made up the concept of time, that they're never running behind. I was looking to find the answers, but I couldn't find looking for. Oh, to be okay with the unknown, to be okay with what's not shown. Words I can't read show me I have everything I need. We were looking to find the answers, but we couldn't find what we were looking for. No, there's nothing really to be looking for. Like I just said, I started writing songs right after I got in a bike accident, and that's when I wrote that first song. I'm sort of playing my songs in chronological order right now to when I wrote them, and I found it was really such a huge part of my of understanding like what I was going through, and so I did in that after that first song, after that bike accident, that's when I found out I had a brain tumor and needed surgery, and I was a middle school teacher, or still sort of am, and I was starting the school year, and I had to tell the kids that I was teaching that I had to leave to get surgery. And again, at the time, it was like, you have a 2-inch mass in your head. It's probably benign. Since you have very little symptoms, you've probably had this growing for a long time, and you'll just leave for 6 weeks, no big deal. You'll come back to school, to work. It's all good. And it was a much longer healing process than expected. And I was home alone a lot and writing songs, and it was really huge for me processing what was happening in my own brain and mind, and with my diagnosis and all of that. So this song... So when I did tell the kids that I was leaving, working with middle school is awesome because they are so funny and real, and just make light of everything, or make everything more intense than it needs to be. But in this situation, they named my brain tumor Sushi. So little did they know, I kind of like took that and rolled with it, and then continued. Sashimi really personified the brain tumor, and like became this big character in my life. And singing this song to Sashimi really helped me like come to terms with what was going on. So the song's called Sashimi. I've been trying to be fine since August with you. But in reality, you were always inside of me, and I was never truly alone. Oh, sashimi, you were always inside of me. And the ways that you affected me just became my personality, until they told me it was time for you to go. Time for you to go. In November, they took you outside of my head, hoping that you would forever be dead. But instead, you decided that there might be microscopic parts of you forever with me. With me. So now I'm trying to make sure you don't come back with natural remedies, because fighting poison with poison seems quite contradictory. Oh, sashimi, you are always inside of me. And despite my curiosity of your little parts left over, I would rather you'd stay really small. And although we could cohabitate, I would rather not be your bedmate. I'd prefer that you'd stay really small and hide forever. You can hide forever, and if you hide forever, I won't mind. If you hide forever, I won't mind. If you hide, I won't mind. I won't mind if you hide. So this place, or what I know of it, of the Healing Gardens, this place is really awesome. It helps bring access to alternative forms of medicine for people struggling with cancer. So, and I really relied on alternative forms of medicine. I have the privilege of having a mom that's a body worker and who has friends that do like magical healing work, and so I had that was a huge benefit to my own healing, and and therapy and acupuncture and things like that. So it's really cool that this place exists, and it made sense for me in my diagnosis to not go through with radiation and to lean on those things. I had another, for so many different reasons I didn't get radiation, but one of the reasons was that I was already like heavily impaired from the surgery itself, and had a lot of like cognitive differences and ways of it was really hard to readapt to the world. And so this song is called My Brain, and it talks a little bit about that. And thanks for holding space to talk about these things. And this feels like a really cool setting to be able to do that, since hopefully people watching here and online can maybe relate to these stories. All right. My brain, what a shame, can't do the things that I hate, like multitask and read long texts and produce at fast rates. Oh, my brain, what a shame, can't do the things that I hate. No more sitting on my ass, staring at screens all day. No more hanging in big crowds, feeling awkward, not knowing what to say. No more commuting in my car, stuck in a metal box on the highway. Guess I gotta take it slow-mo. There's no need for any FOMO. I can play with ideas, think about all my feels, and spend all day playing the ukulele. Sorry, boss, it's my brain. I'm not the one you should blame. Sorry, boss, I'm having a hard brain week. I can't seem to answer any of your emails. It's my brain, it's not me. Good thing I'm out on disability. It's my brain, it's not me. It's just my old pal, Sushi. Oh, my brain, what a shame. Can't do the things that I hate, like multitask and read long texts and produce at fast rates. Sorry, capitalism, but I'm not made for you. I can't produce enough materials in the time span you want me to. I guess my brain's just not cut out that way. They've tried to give me drugs before, but now that I have a say, I say, hey, I just wanna play some more. So I came back to New Bedford after being in Boston for a couple months, healing, and I couldn't really do my job at all because there's so many people and kids and screens and reading and things I could no longer do. And most of the people I knew had moved to New Bedford. I had moved to New Bedford a few months before getting brain surgery, so most of the people I knew were through my work. And again, music saved my life because I started playing music out, and I met some amazing people, some of whom have traveled all the way here from New Bedford. So we got a crew, South Coast crew over here, and the music community has grown over the past couple years, and I feel so grateful every day that I have amazing people in my life that I can create music with, and that inspire me to make more music. And so this song is about them, and there's a little ending part. If you want to sing along, I'll give you a nod. I was feeling alone till you came along. Never thought I'd be the same again. And although I had changed, out of nowhere you came, and we were singing the same old song. Four wandering, magical, musical creatures bopping along to the melody of a sad, sad song that turned happy. Because everyone needs friends to frolic with, because sometimes the world feels dark and desolate. Because everyone needs friends to frolic with, because sometimes the world feels dark and desolate. You can join me. Because everyone needs friends to frolic with, because sometimes the world feels dark and desolate, because everyone needs friends to frolic with, because sometimes the world feels dark and desolate. Thanks for playing along. This I'm so happy my nibblings, Haven and Theo, are here, and I asked Haven at least if she had a request, and she requested the Monster song, which is which is this song. It's really called Reborn, but we can call it the Monster song. This one's really like all the thoughts and the emotions and all the time. There are vines entangling my ankles. My feet sink beneath the ground. Confusional vibrations, mixing up, mashing up contradictions. It's so loud. There is a monster inside my head, eating away at my consciousness. There is a monster inside my head, and it's dark and dreary here, and there's no clean air, and it's dark and dreary here, and he's eating away at my consciousness. I am spiraling into a scary place where dangerous critters crawl around, and the deeper and deeper and deeper I sink, something's peddling. There is pleasure in the evil, something's peddling. From the death of the cold winter, I am reborn again. From the depths of the darkness and the creepy crawlers and the evils that lurk within, I am reborn again. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. And now the sun's shining. A seed has sprouted from the concrete cracks and crevices, and it's blooming, and it's sprouting, and I'm no longer pouting. I am reborn again. From the depths of the darkness and the creepy crawlers and the evils that lurk within, I am reborn again. Because sometimes you gotta give in to the depths of the darkness and the creepy crawlers and the monsters that lurk within. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. And the monsters live side by side with the babbling babies floating down the tide. They are innocent and they don't give a shit, free to contradict the sensical, nonsensical dimensions beyond the world we're living in. I am reborn again. From the depths of the darkness and the creepy crawlers and the evils that lurk within, I am reborn again. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. I am reborn again. There is a monster inside my head. like how hardcore can you try and be on the ukulele? Try. So that song is a lot of things, but I did have the summer after I had brain surgery, I had a very frightening doctor's appointment about the monster in my head, and yeah, it freaked me out and made me think a lot about life and death and sense of self and just all of those things. So this song was about coming out of that, and it's called We Rise. Every night I fall asleep and I don't die. Every morning as I awake, I'm still alive. It's the fear of stepping off the edge. It's the fear of closing my eyes. Yet as the sunlight pours through, my eyelids peel open, and once again I rise. I rise. I rise. I rise. I rise. It's the nightmares that are slowly killing me. My sense of self, which I can't stop clinging. It's my thumping heart rate telling me that I'm doing too much worrying. Yet as the sunlight pours through, my eyelids peel open, and once again I rise. I rise. I rise. I rise. I rise. My friend inside my head keeps telling me there's no such thing as self now, can't you see? Your mind grips onto your possessions. Collective, we are free. So let the sunlight pour through, your eyelids peel open, and once again please rise. Please rise. We rise. We rise. We rise. We rise. We rise. This song's called The Wind. I'm gonna play this song and then I'm gonna go run my hands under some warm water, and we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and then I'm gonna play you some songs off my second album. Thanks so much for listening. Why, oh why is the sky so big? could lift up and fly into the wind. The wind against my skin. I feel naked. I feel naked. Stripped of everything, of all I bring. I'm just a kid, and it feels like everybody's rushing from place to place, thinking about their money while I'm in outer space. I'm in outer space. We're in outer space. We're all floating. We're in outer space. We're all floating. We're all floating. We're all floating. The wind speaks to the trees. The leaves whisper only things the wind can understand. The wind takes their secrets so high, high into the sky, and leaves them with the stars. And then there's millions and millions and millions and millions and billions and billions and billions and billions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of stars. We remember how small we are, how small we are, how small we are. We're really small. So let the wind rush against my skin, strip me of everything. Let me be a kid. Let me be a kid. Dance around naked. Let the wind rush against my skin. 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 Thank you. My merch girl Haven will be at the table over there if you want to buy a CD. I'll be back in 5. Sweet. All right. Welcome back. So that all of those songs that I just played are from a CD I put out last year called Hospital Socks. And that CD in a lot of ways is about my own personal journey with my health, and this CD is really a continuation. I never really stopped writing. They just kind of blended together, but I think it moved from just my personal healing into like the world healing. So healing being the theme of playing a show here. This album, all the songs that I'm about to play are from number 2 called Make Believe, and this song's called A Happy Song, and if you want to sing along, as it says in the lyrics, feel free. This is a song, why don't you sing along? I was tainted by a myth that all songs stemmed from sadness, but this is a happy song. We can all just get along. This is a song Why don't you sing along? I used to write only on the darkest nights, dig into my deepest thoughts, unlearn what I've been taught. Now I can happily say I'm smiling, singing in the middle of the day, 'cause this is a happy song. Why don't you sing along? I used to live in crisis mentality, but now I see it's simpler just to be happy. It seems to me the key, the digging may be necessary to be free and feeling happy, happy, happy. 'Cause this is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. This is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. Release the tension, let it go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This crazy show we call life, you know. It's a roller coaster, might as well go with the flow. 'Cause this is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. This is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. Thanks for singing along. Now it all goes downhill from here. I never say that. Just kidding. No, but this song is called "Am I an Alien?" And it's more continuation of adapting back to the world post surgery and feeling just like I was living a totally different existence in my brain from everything, and kind of disassociating and being being a queer amoeba of a human in this land we live in. I'll stop talking now. I feel a little lighter today because I cried my eyes out last night. Lately I've been feeling let me start over. I feel a little lighter today because I cried my eyes out last night. Lately my life's been feeling like poetry. Am I an alien? Or is everybody feeling stuck in between? Something real and make-believe. Am I an alien? Or is everybody feeling stuck in between? Something real and make-believe. I always hated busy brunches where I felt too full of potatoes that were slowly eating up my soul. And the people in the places made me feel so small. So I changed my appearance to fit in with them all. I'm a chameleon. I can change colors and shapes and sizes, and you won't see me. I'm hiding underneath it all. I'm a chameleon. I can change colors and shapes and guises, and you won't see me. I'm hiding underneath it all. The world is spinning much too fast, and I was slugging along, so I decided that it's okay to curl up at home. Became a creature of habit, spending so much time alone. I put 16 seeds on my oatmeal, and I'm scared of the telephone. I'm a snail. I carry everything I own on my back. Why do I still want to be known? I'm a snail. I carry everything I own on my back. Why do I still want to be known? Thank you. This song's called The Fall. It's so beautiful here with all the trees. The days grow shorter and the nights grow longer. The leaves fall off the trees. A little part of me wants to go farther, someplace that has warm breeze. But the cold seas are my home, and the warm tea fills my bones. It is the season for hibernation. Disrupt my rhythm, were I to go on vacation. 'Tis the season, we must be patient as the world goes into resting mode. It's okay to be shy. Spend some time wrapped inside. It's okay to be shy. Spend some time wrapped inside. See, one must die to be able to come back to life. One must die to be able to come back to life. One must die to be able to come back to life. One must die to be able to come back to life. This song's a little bit more about dissociating at work, working in schools, feelings about schools and the world. There are boxes inside boxes, inside boxes, inside boxes that I'm living in. And I spend all my time thinking about just how I can break out of them. don't you think it's funny, this world we're living in? Wake up early every morning just in order to play pretend. There are boxes inside boxes inside boxes I'm living in. And I spend all my time trying to find how to break out of them. How to break out of them. How to break out of them. Let the news play on the television in the other room, so it seems like I'm listening. It's a make-believe world. You get to decide whether or not you want to tune in. The ground is frozen, the snow is falling. I water the plants inside so that I can try to keep something alive. My songs lose their tune, so now they are just words made up of letters that I once couldn't identify. Now I've retaught myself how to comply. Was that a decision that I didn't decide? And the children and the dogs want to run around free in the snow falling down, but there's not enough on the ground for the grown-ups to stop working. So they only call a 2-hour delay. What more can I say? The kids wouldn't be bouncing off the walls. If we hadn't built any, the kids wouldn't be bouncing off the walls. If we hadn't built any. Take me outside, I am blinded by the fluorescent lights. Take me outside, I am blinded by the fluorescent lights. Take me outside, I am blinded by the fluorescent lights. Take me outside. Don't you think it's funny, this world we're living in? Wake up early every morning just in order to play pretend. There are boxes inside boxes inside boxes I'm living in. And I spend all my time trying to find how to break out of them. How I can break out of them. I can break out of them. Now you can clap, Theo. Theo in the car yesterday was like, is that the longest song that anybody's ever written? It's really long. 5 minutes, 47 seconds. So I gotta skip a few because I can't play every song, even though I would really want to. But this song is called "Distractions." Thanks so much for coming. And it's really just about, coping mechanisms for going to MRI appointments. Why not sing a tune on a Wednesday afternoon, when you're stuck in the medical district, don't need to get to your appointment too soon. It's amazing that there's still room for all the people walking down the street, for all the people I may never meet. This place is a wind tunnel. We're all transitioning from one place to another, all thinking about different things. So why not sing a tune on a Wednesday afternoon, when you're stuck in the medical district? Don't need to get to your appointment too soon. Sometimes I worry in human traffic jams. Sometimes I think about how we're all aliens. Sometimes the world feels so damn dry. Sometimes I wish I lived inside the big blue ocean with the whales. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes we all fail, and we learn how to pick ourselves up again. So why not sing a tune on a Wednesday afternoon, when you're stuck in the medical district? Don't need to get to your appointment too soon. There's a plastic bag floating in the air. There's a pile of styrofoam boxes sitting over there. Although the people walking by just stare, I'd like to think that some of them still care. The wind tunnel turns into the tunnel that I am lying in. The MRI machine is beep, beep, beeping. I'm thinking how he asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I wanted to tell him that I like girls too. So yeah, I often just bring my ukulele wherever I go and just write songs about whatever's in front of my face, and that was one of those days. And soon after that appointment, the pandemic hit. So I started writing about that. This song's called 6 Feet Away. I live 6 feet away from you. I live 6 feet away from you. And the days, they fade away as I stay 6 feet away from you. It's a little ironic, this virus only lives on human manufactured surfaces, and of course inside humans. The other animals, plants, and leaves are free, and so are all of the trees. That's the key. You're living in danger if you're living in society. You better stay 6 feet away from me. I'll wear gloves upon my hands. I'll stay at home and do a little dance. I secretly wanted this much time to hang. I secretly wanted not to feel ashamed. I secretly wanted not to be the one that you could blame. Finally it's clear money doesn't really exist. Don't pay your rent, 'cause none of us have it. Don't pay your loans, the whole damn system is broken. 'Cause you know it's fed capitalism. You know who should be freed? The people in prison who have no choice to stay 6 feet away from them. At least the hawks are flying back to empty city streets. At least the dolphins are swimming free. The earth is praising us for stopping flying planes. We're going outside in the sunshine and the pouring rain, appreciating nurses, workers at the grocery store, recognizing who's really at our core, realizing we need skills to survive, remembering to be grateful to be alive. It's the time to get dirty, build raised beds, stop thinking with our wallets, start thinking with our hearts and heads. Right now's the moment to plant a seed. Right now's the moment to ask friends their needs. Right now's the moment to help each other out. Right now's the moment to scream and shout. It's the time to dig inside ourselves. It's the time to ask for help. Right now's the time for making collective decisions. Right now's the time to re-envision. So please stay 6 feet away from me, but just for the time being, let's find other ways, open our minds and see, find other ways to feel free. From 6 feet away we can still sing. For this short time, it won't last forever. If we stick together, we'll make this world a little bit better. Take away today. Take away all the words you thought you had to say. You can sing it all away. You can mold a new reality out of clay. The world is at your feet. You're walking down the street, connected to the ground. The world is upside down. Today's a day we need no words. Today's a day to listen to the birds. Thanks. This song is called July 4th. I wrote it in the height of the protests last summer. Fireworks popping off, the babies are up crying, the adults aren't fazed, it's hard to differentiate sparklers from gunshots these days. It was only a matter of time till the government took too many black lives. Once again, leave the people no choice but to risk their own, take the streets in a pandemic screaming. We're screaming. It's too late for peace when they're already killing so many. The only way to respond is to tear down what has been built on stolen land, genocide, and on the backs of those who were enslaved. No one can save us from the truth of our violent history. No one can stop us now from coming out and screaming. We're screaming. The injustice our society was built upon, the supremacy will leave us out no longer. We will shout until we're all freed. Won't destroy, separate us with your greed, 'cause in this moment we plant to seed that we are the ones with true power to unlearn, reimagine a new world where we live in right relationship with each other and the earth. We're screaming. Dig, 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 deeper, deeper, deeper. Get rid of what does not truly exist. Borders, race, gender, human, land, ownership. Systems built to push folks down, give power to a white few. Fuck the police state. Abolish, start anew. We're screaming. We're screaming. It's about time we burn flawed systems to ashes. Let the smoke arise. Unleash our fullest fluid cells that have been forced into disguise, been shoved inside labels, boxes, prison cells. It's about time we burn flawed systems to ashes. Let the smoke arise. Clear the air, bringing collective love and care, healing to every being here. 'Cause we are here, we are together, we have the strength to do better, to believe that we can change, we can shape. We can shape change, we can fully recreate, liberate. got one last song for y'all. Thank you so much for listening and being here. Thank you to the Healing Gardens for hosting this. Thank you to everybody watching online. And this last song's called Dandelions, and it's those last few songs are really about human problems, and this song is about how if humans maybe could look towards different organisms and creatures in nature and how they organize and how they are in relationship with each other, we could learn a lot and model ourselves after that. Instead of destroying our planet and each other, we could take care of one another and heal together. So this is about that. If you sing to a periwinkle, they'll come out of their shell, heal all the bruises on our bodies, we'll forget that we fell. The waves crash in spirals, my wheels spin like hell. As I'm pedaling, the world is spinning, playing show and tell, and we'd all rather stay in imaginary lands that feel better to live in. If you blow on a dandelion, let the wind take the seeds. Plant the medicine that'll save us, yet people still call them weeds. The waves crash in spirals, my wheels spin like hell. As I'm pedaling, the world is spinning, playing show and tell, and we'd all rather stay in imaginary lands that feel better to live in. The ants walk in perfectly organized formation. They've been around much longer than us. They'll continue to survive by working together, while top predators quickly die off. The waves crash in spirals, my wheels spin like hell. As I'm pedaling, the world is spinning, playing show and tell, and we'd all rather stay in imaginary lands that feel better to live in. And maybe there's a world where we all fit, and maybe we can organize just like the ants, and maybe we can spread like dandelions, and maybe, and maybe, and maybe. Thank you. Thanks for coming out in the cold. Hope you guys aren't too cold. I'm very cold. Check me out if you want people online. Hooly J Chan, HOOLY. My music's out in the world, so you can listen to it. And if you want a real CD and you tell somebody somewhere, I can send them. via owl.